Hi guys, this is my sketchbook tour and I made my sketchbook in the style of Calarts sketchbooks. Even though I'm not applying to Calarts, I just did it because I like the style of them. This sketchbook that I use is a standard art moleskin sketchbook. I think it's not the watercolor one. So yeah, and I just drew a little label on it, Basquiat style with my name on it. I'm just gonna cover my address there. I started this in January of 2020 and I finished it in September of 2020. So I'll show you what's inside. I never do the first page because I find it really intimidating, so I just always skip it to the second page. In the second page, I did some self-portraits of me as a clown, because I'm a clown. This one was Copics and Tombow markers, and this one is gouache. These are just some drawings of trends that I believe were influenced by Dennis Rodman, and some drawings of the man himself, Dennis Rodman. And I really like the leopard one. I think that's so cute. This is just some random ass shit of this is a dream that I had. It was like a spider with Megamind's head. It was just really weird. Anyway, moving on. There's some random studies of Jimi Hendrix, and this one's gouache. This one is so... I hate that one so much. These ones kind of look like Beethoven, but it's a little weird. But anyway, these are just some little studies of Kelly Oubre Jr. Kind of self-explanatory. This is a contour drawing, and then the rest of them just pen and pencil. These are some studies of some birds, and there's a building. I really hate drawing buildings, so that was something I was trying to focus on improving in this sketchbook, and I feel like I definitely did. These are little cartoons of my family members, and this is me. This is some figure studies and just a contour drawing of Kawhi Leonard, because I love Kawhi Leonard, and I really like drawing basketball players. So fun to me. So yeah, this I did while I was driving to BC, and we drove through like Banff, and if any of you have done this drive, you will know this area with the little lake and the little tiny island with the flag on it and the big ass, like, I don't even know, construction plant, nuclear, I don't even know what that is. So yeah, but anyway, I just drew it while I was driving, and then I painted it once I got there. These are just random things. This has no meaning at all, but it was fun to do. Same with these ones, not really any meaning to them. Yeah. This one was combining V from V for Vendetta with Tyler the Creator's Igor. Here's a little kind of explanatory thing about how I made my like cartoon art style. Is a combination of like fashion sketches and manga, because when I learned to draw through manga books, so that's why all my characters have like really exaggerated long legs. And yeah, these are just some hand and feet studies. I really hate drawing feet, but it has to be done. These are some life drawings of my friends at school. Same with these, we were taking a test, and this person, that pretty much explained it. He is a bigot, so, you know, it was just ranting on him, so sorry but not sorry. And then here I just drew blobs of color and then like drew characters over them. Pretty standard. This is another life drawing of my friend, and this is a picture of her from her Instagram. This thing, I just drew this like geometric thing and then filled in different faces, and then these were like my favorite 2 characters from it. This is her, and I drew her as a character, and then this is this little dude, and I drew him as a character. And then this was inspired by like 60s, 70s like rock posters, and they kind of use the like Art Nouveau style and very neon kind of limited color palettes, so I wanted to try that out, and I feel like it came out pretty well. Here are some studies of my cats, and this is just a contour drawing, so I had fun with that. These are some little cartoons of D'Angelo Russell. I love drawing little fashion pictures of NBA players because I love the NBA fashion sense, and I really like D'Angelo Russell. I feel like he's one of the best dressed in the NBA. So yeah. And then here's more basketball players. These people are all in high school at the moment. And then there's just like some information about them around. Here's some little self-portraits of me using only pen and like cross-hatching, and this was with a Snapchat filter. And then here's again some NBA fashion drawings. This is of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and he is from Hamilton, Ontario, and he actually saw these drawings because I posted them on my little art Instagram, and I tagged him, and he saw it, and he commented on it, so I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty fun for me. Here's a drawing of a Tudor home. I did this just to practice my, like, architectural drawings, because, again, it's something I was lacking at, so I like how this came out. These are some figure drawings I drew from a video of my friend dancing, and then this was just, I messed up. So I drew over it and put it back. This is not actually finished. I was doing some manga figure studies, but I got bored of it, so I just left it. I'll come back to that eventually. This was kind of a brain dump planning kind of sheet for a painting I did for my AP art concentration. And I'll put a picture of the finished piece in here so you can see how it came out. I really like the collage I did here. These are some figure studies from the Croquis Cafe, and yeah, that was fun to do. And then again, these are the same woman from Croquis Cafe, and it's just pencil this time. Here's a drawing of my family. I did this when we were out and having a fire, and so there's my feet. These are some face drawings that I did of, I forget where it was, Sensi Shock, I don't know, or lineofaction.com, just one of those websites that gives you like a ton of references. This one's, I think, my favorite, and I also really like that one. This was a drawing of this Mercedes car. It's really cool, and it was inspired by like crabs, so I put some crabs around it, and then there's just some information about it up there. And then here's a drawing of a G-Wagon, and I drew some like engines around it. Just, I don't know anything about engines, but they look pretty interesting, so that's why they're there. Again, these are Croquis Cafe drawings, and yeah, I actually don't really have anything to say about them. I really like them. I think they're really fun. Here's, again, another, you can tell I like Jimi Hendrix by now, another Jimi Hendrix drawing, and then I just put some little, like, character designs of him there. This was, again, from, I think, lineofaction.com, just figure references, and then this is from Croquis Cafe. And then here's some Studio Ghibli, some Spirited Away for You, and then there's these little heads, and then I tried to make one of me, so there's my little 3 heads. I forget their names, but you know what I mean. and then there's a little soots. And then there's just some drawings of shoes. I love drawing shoes. Well, actually, it's really annoying, but I love looking at shoes and buying shoes, so I felt like it had to go in there, you know. These are some koi fish. I drew them while I was at a pond that I visit frequently, and I just took a video of them swimming around as I fed them and then drew them back just to see the variety and colors of them. This was one of my AP Art summer assignments. It was just do an expressive self-portrait of yourself, so I did it from a worm's eye view and a bird's eye view. This one kind of reminds me of like Frankenstein a little bit, and then yeah, I tried to play around with colors in this one. Oh, come on, turn the page. Again, this was from Croquis Cafe. I really do not like drawing naked men, but it has to be done, so. This I did at the Starbucks on Broadway where I live, and I just did it while I was sitting there, and I feel like this lady knew that I was drawing her, because after a while she like moved to sit here, so I think she knew I was up to something, but it is what it is. This was again an AP Art summer assignment. I hate still lifes, and I really didn't like doing this. I don't really like how it came out, but that's okay. Sometimes it'd be like that. This was another planning sheet, planning brain dump for my AP Art concentration about Marie Laveau, and these were just some like reference photos that I used, and then this is the final piece. And then if you can just fold this back, and then there's a little, I don't even know, little tiny face there. You can see that. Oh, this is one of my favorite pages in the book. It is the Spider-Verse, and that's one of my favorite movies, and I just drew like frame by frame kind of, I guess, storyboard of it, and it folds out. I'll just move the book so you can see. It folds out all the way here. I just wanted to really study like value and cross-hatching in kind of comic book style. So yeah, it goes all the way back there, and yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun to do. This was another summer assignment that I did. So I was drawing little like driftwood and shells that I found at the beach, and then I made them into like little hats on these little characters. And oh, that's stuck. Okay, well, this like flips out a little bit, and it was just like I was drawing cultural clothing from Kenya and Polynesian clothing. This is another summer assignment, and it was just to draw yourself in like it wasn't to draw yourself, it was to draw a reflective object. So I did this is actually the base of a lamp, and I just have this in here so it doesn't smudge. These are some cactus studies, and then I turned them into characters. I think this one's my favorite. Some more Croquis Cafe studies. I really like how this one came out. That one's my favorite. And then these are some frame studies from the Grand Budapest Hotel. I just really liked the color palette. And this is another planning sheet that I did, and again I'll put the finished piece in. This is a random thing from I was visiting the guidance counselor's office, I believe. And then that's the end. These are just random thingies in here. So yeah, that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and